The Journey of David to Kingship. Hey everyone! Today, we're diving into an incredible story about a young man named David who went from being a humble shepherd to becoming one of the greatest kings in history. It's a tale packed with twists, turns, and faith, so grab your snacks, because this is going to be a ride. David's early life. Let's start at the beginning. David grew up in a small African American community, surrounded by hard work and hope. His family, though not wealthy, was rich in love and faith. He spent his days tending to sheep. But even then, you could see David was different. He cared for those sheep like they were family, practicing leadership skills that would one day serve him well. His mom was always there to remind him about the importance of faith, pouring positivity into his heart, and teaching him to trust in God's plan. The prophecy. Now, here comes the plot twist. One day, the well-known prophet Samuel showed up in town with a mission to find the next king. Major vibes, right? But shockingly, everyone was expecting the mighty warriors to be selected. Samuel looked at David's older brothers first, strong, tall, and impressive. But guess what? None of them were chosen. Then, in a moment that could make any movie dramatic, Samuel asked if there was anyone else. David was off in the fields, minding his sheep. When they finally called him in, Samuel took one look and said, "This is the one." Can you imagine how stunned David felt? From an overlooked shepherd to being chosen as king, the weight of the world changed in an instant. The trials. All right, fast forward a bit. David's rise didn't come without challenges. Soon after being anointed, Israel found itself facing a massive threat, the giant Goliath. Picture this. The whole Israelite army was scared stiff, and there stood David, just a young man armed with nothing but a slingshot and some stones. Talk about David against Goliath. His bravery was contagious. With faith fueling his every step, he faced Goliath head-on. As he swung that slingshot and struck the proverbial giant down, the crowd went wild. David didn't just defeat a giant, he became a hero overnight. This moment marked the start of his legendary status in the community, where everyone cheered for him. But not everything was sunshine and rainbows. Enter King Saul. Jealousy is a nasty beast. Saul, feeling threatened by David's popularity, turned against him. What did David do? He ran. Imagine having to flee from someone who once saw you as a hero. During those tough times on the run, David faced countless struggles. He often hid in caves, felt lonely, and questioned his purpose. Yet through it all, he had loyal friends like Jonathan, who stood by him. They shared dreams, hopes, and laughter even when the world seemed dark. David found solace in prayer, trusting that God had his back. Those moments in hiding sharpened him, forging a leader who understood the value of loyalty and faith skills he would need for his future reign. The rise to kingship, and then the tide turned again. After a series of events, Saul's reign ended, and it was finally time for David to shine. The moment David was crowned king was nothing short of epic. His community celebrated with music, dancing, and pure joy. David's journey came full circle that day, no longer just that overlooked shepherd boy. He was the chosen king, supported by his people and guided by God's invisible hand. So what can we take from David's incredible journey? It's about believing in your dreams, no matter how impossible they seem at first. His story shows us the power of faith, resilience, and how sometimes the underdog truly can become a champion. As you go about your day, remember, what dreams are you willing to pursue? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring stories. See you next time.